Welcome back to the goo. Welcome back to the goo. Welcome back to the goo. Goo, 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 goo.
No, that ain't right.
Goo, goo.
That ain't right at all.
Welcome back to the. You look so miserable.
I'm dancing, but I don't like it.
That was not kosher.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. McNasty's not here.
The great value intro.
Yeah, we our radio is broken for the day. So
I'm Wish McNasty.
He's not here. Yeah, you are a great value McNasty.
How did I end up here?
I don't know. Something has gone horribly wrong, and now you are McNasty.
I'm gonna kill myself.
That's the right thing to do. Anyway, today we're gonna do a special episode because we didn't know what to talk about.
Never been done before on any podcast.
Yeah, they're all yeah. No podcast has ever thought to do this. We're gonna do a Twitter Q&A. We asked questions on our Twitter.
Yeah, baby.
And you guys asked very serious questions and nothing stupid whatsoever. So we're gonna answer all those very serious questions and nothing stupid whatsoever.
Keep them questions rolling.
Yeah, even though
we could tweet out Dude's phone number and have him call, call in.
That's a good idea. I'll just talk to you guys live on the podcast.
That'd be a horrible idea if we did like call-ins.
Oh my god.
No, just give out Dude's number. He can handle it.
It's fine.
Fellas, I've realized a grave error. I have a brown on my... Where is it?
Huh? Did you wipe your ass with your sleeve?
There's brown. There's brown right there.
Dude, if I wear anything white, I always get it dirty. Like
you're wearing a white shirt right now.
It's already dirty. They're like, dude, this is the first day I've had this shirt, and I already have like some sort of brown stain on it as well at the bottom.
Yeah.
Incredible. You're
You probably can't see it.
All right. Seems being a shrimp. All right. Who wants to pick the first question? Who wants the honor of doing that?
Let me refresh. How many questions we got?
We have a lot of replies. Not there's okay questions.
All right. I say we have a detonated question reader.
Do you want to be the detonated question reader?
Yeah, I'll read them.
Okay, you can be the detonated question reader.
Oh boy, there's a lot of questions. Let's see. Where am I going to start here? Blarg.
Yeah.
How many cars in your collection? / what are they? From Aries.
I have 3 right now. Well, technically 4 until Saturday, and that's when one of them goes. But I have a Porsche 718 Spider, a Mercedes AMG GTC, a Mercedes C63S Coupe, and a Alfa Romeo Giulia Quattrofoglio until Saturday. Then that car's leaving.
You are speaking wingdings to me.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's like some Spanglish, boy.
Yep.
It was Italian. And I just learned how to pronounce it after owning it for like 5 months. Somebody corrected me, and I thought, this person's an idiot. But they were actually right, so I was the real idiot.
You're a poser!
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, that's that. That's my answer to that one.
What got you into liking nice cars and being in car culture?
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the Forza Horizon game, like the first one that was in Colorado,
Fair.
I was like, damn, this goes kind of hard. And then I was like, wait, these are even cooler in real life. And then I went to school for automotive engineering for like 4 years. And I was like, wow, I'm not very good at that. So no, I just don't do that. Just drive them instead.
Games have a lot of influence.
They really do.
The Mission No Russian? Dude, that...
Okay,
True.
well.
True. I've been thinking about that one.
Ever since then, I've loved Russians. So
they love
nothing
their
else.
country.
Nothing else came from that whatsoever. Just big
God.
Russian fan.
I got bored the other day and went on a Mercedes website, and I built a Mercedes. I think it was called a Maybach, right?
Oh yeah, the fucking Maybach ones. Yeah, those are insane.
Yeah, dude. I got bored and I just went through and I was like, I want to just build like an amazing Mercedes.
Yeah.
And get like all the bells and whistles. Boy, let me tell you something. That Mercedes that I built I was very surprised at the price of that bad boy. Dude, that thing was like $220,000 when I got done building it.
That's actually not that bad for a Maybach. Usually the Maybachs are like, dude, the Maybachs can get fucking crazy. But the thing about those ones is you want to be in the back seat. You don't want to drive that one. You want to, but at that point you could probably just afford a chauffeur to have you, drive you around all the time. But yeah, Maybach, you want to be in the back. You don't want to be in the front of that thing. They're like driving a cloud. They just feel like nothing happening.
Yeah,
But-
it was sick though. Like it had
Yeah.
like the champagne thing in the middle.
Yeah,
or whatever. Like,
yeah,
damn,
those
dude.
are-
You could
yeah,
like
they're wild.
customize the interior,
Yeah,
the leather seats, boy.
yeah, those
Damn,
things are
son.
fucking crazy. They are massive too. Like
So
they
it's
just
called
have
a
so much.
Maybach.
Yeah, they're yeah. So like, there's Mercedes and there's Mercedes Maybach, which is like essentially they take a regular S class or a GLS, which is like their biggest car and their biggest SUV, and then they just do a lot of like interior and engine tweaks to make it like as comfy and luxurious as physically possible. But yeah, those things are really fucking cool.
I like their version of a G-Wagon too.
Yeah.
Whatever they call it. Isn't it called
Yeah.
like a G something?
They have the GLS 600, I think it is GLS 600, or is it the 580? I don't know, something like that. I don't know a ton about my box. They've not been my cup of tea.
Well, I don't know
They're
if
just
it's
cool.
a Maybach. It's just like their version of a G-Wagon. I guess like that big box.
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know fucking
Yeah, they have
shit
the
about
G-
cars,
yeah, they
but
have
it
the
look- It
G-Wagons.
looks pretty.
Yeah, Mercedes is the one that made the G-Wagon and came up with that kind of idea. Well, not the idea of like a Jeep shaped car, but yeah, G-Wagon is specific to Mercedes.
Fuck
Those
yeah,
things are
dude.
those things are weird. They're wild.
Mercedes are so nice.
Yeah, they're cool. They're very cool. I've had I think 4, and I love them. I'm obsessed with them.
I've only
every
ever
time-
drove one, and it wasn't mine. Well, I drove
Well-
a Mercedes Sprinter van one time, and that, even
Hell
that, I
yeah.
was like, damn, dude, this thing rides so nice to be a fucking van. Like, this is nice.
Yeah, those are. Have you ever been in like the back of one that somebody has like completely fucking like souped up and stuff with like leather and TVs and like marble floors and crazy shit? Have you ever
What the
been in one?
hell?
Yeah, those are insane. A
Marble
company my
floors in
dad.
a car.
Yeah, literally a company my dad works for. They travel quite often and throughout like U.S. And a lot of the time it's not far enough to bother taking a plane. So if it's like a 2-hour drive, they all just get in the back of the Sprinter van, and there's like you can recline the chairs all the way back, so they're basically a bed, and there's like TVs. They have like, I don't know if it's real marble or faux marble. I imagine real marble would be too heavy, but there's like a marble-ish looking type of floor and like wood everywhere. They're crazy. They're wild.
Yeah, I saw one of those. I didn't get in it because I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not getting in this thing. I'm not worthy.
I'm not
but-
sure that shit like that exists in Missouri. I have never seen anything even close to that. Like,
I mean, like one of
we
the
have
most
old
impressive
car shows here, but like,
Yeah,
none of
you
this
guys have a
new
lot
shit.
of cool old shit. Well,
Yeah.
one of the most impressive car collections in North America. Guess what state it's in?
Missouri.
Just take a guess. No,
Alabama.
Ohio. Ohio has
Ohio.
one of the best car collections. It's called the Triple F collection. It's a guy and his son, I think it is. But they have like fucking insane cars. They have like cars that are worth like $4 million, and they'll just drive them in like a snowstorm just because why not? They're actual
Oh my
psychos
God.
in the best way. Yeah, they're dope though. They're really cool dudes. But yeah, no,
Yeah,
cars
that's
cars
insane.
are cool. But I don't know. Cars are also like just vanity flex purchases to a lot of people, which kind of fucking sucks and makes them like pretty lame. Like the amount of like influencers that immediately just go Lamborghini Huracan time. I need to post this on Instagram, and then
Yeah.
leave it in the garage for 3 years is very sad. But hey, people got the money for it. Do what they want.
There's this huge influx of like, I know you guys aren't on TikTok a lot, but like, there's this huge influx of young dudes who are like 20 years old who are like apparently money gurus now, and they talk about how like if you're 20 and you don't own a Lamborghini already, then you really need to sit down and have a serious talk with yourself. How do you not already have a Lambo? You know,
So
and
stupid.
It's perfectly normal to be 20 and not have a Lambo.
like, what kind of pressure is that, bro?
That's wild.
Yeah. And
Even
you know
like-
they're just selling like some MLM bullshit too. Some
Oh
sort
yeah,
of,
no, absolutely.
you know, they're just trying to get you to buy their laundering, their money, multi-level
Yeah.
marketing bullshit, not
Yeah.
laundering.
I mean, there might be a bit of that too. But yeah, no, people are fucking lame that just like look at it for the financial aspect and don't look at any of the, interesting engineering and
Well, sure, and they're just
what,
using
what,
it to flex,
cars
like you
bring.
were saying.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That's
so
what I'm saying.
it's-
Like that shit's fucking so lame. But yeah, they're cool in the right context. And then there's also, I don't know, car culture is really fucking cool too, and I like how it like brings a lot of people together.
Yeah.
If you go in the right right areas, like I don't know if either of you know who Keller is. He films for Wildcat, does a lot of editing, also works for Whistle and Diesel.
I've heard the
But
name.
he hosts
Yeah.
car meets, and there's just like they've done a ton of charity shit with it, and like it just, I don't know, it's just cool seeing like people being interested in all sorts of different cars, like all coming together just for enjoying, what they bring to people. So I don't know, I think that aspect is dope from them.
Yeah, for sure.